Hundreds of officials of the Kenya branch of the International Red Cross and the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent societies are working day and night to help nearly 300,000 people that have been rendered homeless after their houses were swept away by floods caused mainly by unusual heavy rains. Already, at least 100 people have been recorded dead by the government and humanitarian organizations following the heavy rains and floods. Euloge Ishimwe, a field officer of the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent societies, now in one of the remote areas of the country, attests to the fact that 100 people have indeed been killed.
For the first time in many years now, we are seeing an increase of cases of loss of life, where we're talking about at least 100 people having passed away because of the flood. Nearly 260,000 people have been displaced. The two organizations are launching an appeal to support the affected communities in terms of offering shelter, sanitation, and health. And I'm talking about health because there is a risk of outbreak or flare-ups of diseases. Most of the affected counties are already about 5 of the affected counties are already having active cholera outbreaks. And with the water having contaminated due to floods, we worry that there may be an increase of cases of cholera. But again, at the end of the water floods, we also fear that we may see an increase of diseases like malaria. It's a very complicated situation right now, but the importance of our volunteers on the ground is that we have unparalleled access to remote communities, to people affected.
The question that comes to mind is whether or not this marks the first time that heavy rains and floods have engulfed an African country. Ishimwe provides the answer.
It's not the first time, unfortunately. This is not the first time it's happening across Africa. Only recently, last year, we had several cases, one of them being Niger, West Africa, where we had floods. We have had similar floods, Mozambique having had one of the worst in Africa in recent years. So, unfortunately, there is a recurrent cycle of drought to flood crisis. So, it's not the first time, it's a recurrent cycle.